Hello everybody, Tracker 1985 here, and I am back with another, I've been to Florida and I've spent far too much money video, which is very unfortunate because you can't tell from the background, but I've got shelves and shelves of models and I can't be affording to buy more because I've got no room, and it's just the end of the world. So hashtag first world problems. So we'll just get into it. Basically, I went to Orlando, Florida, did Disney, did Universal, and had a right old fun time. Went to a couple of malls, picked up some stuff. So I'm just going to quickly go through it all with you. Hopefully it won't come off again. I think I said last time a bit too much like, hey, look how much money I've got, you haven't. I save money so I can spend money. If anyone says, oh, I can't afford this, it's because you're not saving money. Sound like such a bastard. Right, so what do we got here? I suppose weirdly enough, the first big place I went to was actually a mall, and I unfortunately, went around a few of the stores, picked up a couple of things. I dropped into a GameStop, and I managed to find a Pac-Man, which is pretty nice. Recommended retail price, like $10? That's how it should be. If only I could have found a Shulk, that would have been brilliant. I also picked up a Splatoon Inkling Boy while I was there. I also have the Inkling Girl, but I didn't get that while on holiday. I got that delivered to the house while on holiday because Splatoon came out while I was on holiday, which was unfortunate for me. Let's put that over there. Also found a nice little Tails. Because if anything, I am a big fan of Tails. It's super the retro look is always good. I found a nice Eevee plushie because Pokemons are brilliant. So it is Pokemon X and Y form. Look at this fluffy mane! Look at this fluffy mane! So excitable. Also, because I'm a bit of a Star Trek fan, I did actually manage to pick up a Star Trek wallet. Red shirts, of course. Unfortunately, if you look inside the wallet, it says, "He's dead, Jim." Now, that should be a blue wallet, shouldn't it? Shouldn't it? Not a red wallet. The red wallet should say, "Beam me up." Because that's engineering. Or security. I suppose maybe security, "He's dead, Jim." So I got it kind of works. Okay, I'm an idiot. Whatever. Throw that away. Also, I found, now this is not the manliest purchase you will see in your lives, but I saw this. I dropped into a Hot Topic. You'll know that if you're American, because they're in every mall. If you're from England, it's sort of like a, I don't know. It's not really a geek shop. It's sort of like a geeky nerd shop with slight overtones of gothy bits, maybe, because you can buy piercings and rock clothes. I don't know, I'm not part of that scene. Basically, I managed to find an adorably tiny little Sailor Mercury. I mean, and there are some of the ones you can get. It's called a Twinkle Dolly. Ah, I'm so manly. So I almost want to get it out, but I don't want to get this out until I've got a place to put it. So unfortunately, I'm not going to dangle it in front of all your faces because it's tiny and I don't want to ruin the box until I absolutely have to. Not that I'm that keen on collector's items. And then I picked up 2 t-shirts. Since everyone was going in Jurassic Fever, I managed to pick up a nice proper Jurassic Park t-shirt. I think this one like this features in the movie. Well, it does. Well, I think it's like this. I mean, I did watch the movie when we got back from America, and there was a guy in the control room that wears it. The second t-shirt I got was this one. It's Gigi from Kiki, and he's surrounded by pancakes. Ah, pancakes! And that was the end of my mall adventure. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And what else? After that, we did a little bit of Disney. I went around a bit of the Magic Kingdom and a bit of EPCOT. And as we all know, at the very back, well, not the very back of EPCOT, I think 3 or 4 countries round to the right hand side, you get to Japan. And Japan is where they have all the geeky nerd stuff. Last time I was there, I bought tons and tons of stuff. This time, not so much. The variety wasn't quite there. But I did pick up I picked up a cute little Fennekin. It's an X and Y brand, so it's also from the same brand as Eevee. So they're bestest buddies. Which is happy and fluffy for me. And I also came across another Sailor Mercury. Because I can't get enough Sailor Mercury. If you know, like, some of the OC characters I've got a character called Yomi, and she's like an android, and she's got blue hair, and I think, like, my adulation for blue hair originated here. And I've waited to find a good Sailor Mercury figure in quite a while. Let me just jump cut while I open this box. And we're back! And here is the beautiful lady herself, Amy, from Sailor Mercury, surrounded by lots of beautiful flowing water. She's incredibly pale. She needs to get out more, get some sun. Not that I'm one to talk about getting sun, because I spend most of my time indoors. You can sit right there in front of the camera, don't knock anything over. And the last thing I picked up wasn't from EPCOT, or was it from... I think it was actually from one of the shops in Magic Kingdom. Because if anything, we all love Stitch. I saw this shirt and I was like, yes, that is a good Stitch shirt. And it's even better because he's on the back. And there we go. That was my adventures at Disney. I didn't spend that much money at Universal. Sometimes I spend a bit more money in Universal buying like souvenirs and stuff like that, but that didn't really happen this year because souvenirs were kind of poor. But I did get myself since the Hive is now open, I got myself a nice Transformers keyring. It sort of rotates. It's got my name on it. My name's Doug! But don't tell anyone. And the other thing I got, which is sort of like, you may be able to guess, from the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, is something that I buckled in the end. I wasn't intending to buy one of these, buy a wand, but it gets to the point where you have to. It's really hard to show this off on camera. I got Sirius Black's wand because I really liked the design. Hopefully I can zoom in and you can see the design going across my nose like a long moustache. And it's like got these like patterns in the hilt. It's like, ha! And that's how I do magic. Moving on. The next thing we did, we were intending to go to Busch Gardens one day. I think it was the 6th, on the 6th of June. And we missed the bus. So we didn't go to Busch Gardens on that day. And that is the most luckiest thing in the history of the world, because when we got back to the hotel, there were loads of signs outside the hotel saying Comic-Con in the convention centre today. And I was sort of like, there's a Comic-Con at the convention centre in my hotel today? What? And it was running till like 9 till 5, and we wouldn't have gotten back from Busch Gardens until 7. So I never would have known it happened, and as a result, I did know it happened, and I ended up spending like $250, $300 there. Which was slightly unfortunate for my wallet. So let's get into that real quick. First off, I saw a nice Nintendo-y retro gaming t-shirt. Oh, the nice old consoles, Zappers, Game Boys, N64s. Beautiful stuff there. Over there. Next up, I got for a few dollars. I managed to find a nice little model of the Starship Enterprise, the J.J. Abrams one. A lot of people give it flack, but I actually really like the nacelles. I like the Abrams nacelles. I kind of like that they're all blue instead of like red at the front. I think red's kind of weird, but that was nice. That was a few dollars. Another thing I came across, I'm going to have to unveil this slowly. Because he has a little, how's it going bad? He's a little Lego guy, little Lego person. Oh, his hair's on wrong. Is it around? Look at that. This is... It's me! It's Lego Tracker. Player 1 with the headphones. I don't have my headphones on today because I'm not at my computer doing one of these videos. But I can pretend, we can always pretend, that this is Lego Tracker. If it will focus. Trackerception. And after that, I saw on one of those stalls, you know, where it's like loads of loose stuff, where people are selling off their prized, heartfelt possessions, probably a position that I'm going to be in one day. I happened to come across this beast, this amazing model of Optimus Prime. I mean, just look at it. Let me just pan up for you there. Look at this, and it's not just a model, it is fully posable, which is great. I mean, even the front opens like this. Oh, like that. You clip the front. There is the matrix of leadership hidden in his chest, which is brilliant. Even has like a little button on the back of his head, so it looks like he's talking. Light our darkest hour. The matrix of leadership will guide us to glory. And now I'm a grown-up. And you know, and he's all posable and everything like that, and you can move him around. But even better than that, I can't show you here because it takes a million billion steps, but this model is actually transformable. He will, this huge thing will actually, because I thought it was just a model, I thought it was just a statue that you could pose, like a Figma statue, like a really big Figma, but it isn't. It has everything. It will transform, he talks a little bit. It came with a base that requires batteries, and you press the little button on the front and it talks. I haven't got any batteries for it, so I don't know if it works, but the guy said that it worked. But even if it doesn't work, I was prepared to buy it even before I knew he could talk. He comes complete with all his accessories. He's got his proper big classic, like, plasma gun, Transformers gun. He's got like the energy axe, which I'm not entirely sure where it goes. I think it goes on the end of his gun or something. I don't know. And for some reason that escapes my comprehension, he also comes with Megatron in gun form. You can tell because he's got a little, if it'll focus, which it won't, about there, with the Decepticon logo on it. And that is just the weirdest thing ever to me. Like, when I saw this posed on the guy's stall, he was like holding out like the Megatron gun, and I didn't even notice until like I'd bought it, and I looked at it and went, wait a minute, that's Megatron! Anyway, this, very good. I can't wait to find a place for this guy, because he is just really cool. I've always wanted like a really good G1 model of Optimus Prime, but it's just so good. It's like pistons all over his arms, and they all actuate, everything articulates, and it's just brilliant. I think the guy said he even lights up, but I would imagine I'd have to find the place where the batteries go first. There's a little button here. You can hear me clicking it. I don't know what that does. I'm gonna have to look it up online. But until then, he's just gonna have to be mute. So you can just go there. Now coming up is I'm gonna have to enter a couple of jump cuts. First up, I can never say it. Kotobukiya. Kotobukiya Kami from Street Fighter. Because Kami's cool. I'm gonna go jump cut while I crack her out of this thing. And we are back once again. Here's Kami, fresh out of her packaging. Yeah! Thanks for our camera. Thanks for focusing. Look at that, lovely Kami. Gonna get muscly on the eggs. Here's the obligatory butt shot.
Of course!
Which Kami always has. That must be painful. I mean, it's riding up so badly. That's nice. This is really nice, and it's sort of got it's made of a softer plastic on the hair, so it can sort of flex. But there is a Commander Cammy, or I don't know what rank she is. I can't remember, which is really cool. You can just go down there. The only thing I'd say against this model is, unlike some of the other I can't say it. Unlike this brand of figure that I can never pronounce, Kotobukiya, they always tend to come with like a unique base, like a base relevant to their franchise. I've got a few up there. I've got like Commander Shepard. I've got like the Ghostbusters girl. I've got a Power Girl. I've got Black Cat from Spider-Man. And they all come with like their own like, unique bases. This is sort of like generic plastic. I mean, why doesn't it have like a Street Fighter logo on it? It should have a Street Fighter logo. But more first world problems. And next up, last but by no means least, this is probably the most expensive one. We've got the proper DC Comics cold cast porcelain statue of Batgirl. And I saw this at the stand. I talked to the guy who had like a load of these on for sale, and it was sort of like getting the end of the day, and he was sort of like, I was like, how much is this? And he was like, $100. And I was like, I know it's not much of a saving, but I did say, because it was true, I've only got $90 left, and he said, hey, you can have it for $90. Which kind of made me realise in retrospect, I probably could have been haggling with everybody there. Except maybe the people using card machines. But like especially with Optimus, that was like $75. I probably could have like said, hey, will you sell that for 70? And he'd probably say yes, because what's $5 between friends? But okay, another jump cut, and I'm going to break this bad, I need to say bad boy, I'm going to break this bad girl open. And once again, Power Unboxing has saved the day, and here we have the beautiful Barbara Gordon, Batgirl. Let's just zoom in on her there. Feel focus, thank you. There she is there, holding a good nice classic Batarang. That's nice. I really like the details on the suit. I like it when they like put like extra like lines and seams on some of this like plasticky armour that they've got. It's got like a nice solid cape on there as well. And there she is, Batgirl. Get her all in frame there like that. But yeah, but you see that's come with like a nice little like base, like with a little bat logo on it. Bad Cammy, why haven't you got one of those? You can go there, in front of there, don't knock the camera podium over, and I think that's just about it. Oh, except for one last thing. I did actually manage to get to Busch Gardens in the end. It's not really a theme park for collectibles and stuff, but unfortunately there is, well, I say unfortunately, there is a Sesame Street area, and I regret nothing. Cookie. You've got to get a Cookie Monster. There was like this one, and there was like a 1/1 scale one, but that was a bit more expensive. I didn't really have the money on me, but sorry, Cookie Monster, I'm grabbing you by the crotch there. There is nothing childish about the Cookie Monster. He is an inspiration to us all, and if you ever see a Cookie Monster, you should buy one. So that was me, and that was all the collectible tat I bought when I was in America. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked watching me unbox stuff and show off how much money I saved, give me a like, and if you don't like me, then just, I don't know, give me a dislike, and you'll make me cry, and I'll be sad. But most of all, if you did like this video, more than liking, leave me a comment. I like comments. I don't care about the like system. I'm just going to keep going on about this, and it makes it seem like some kind of re-rehearsed thing. But genuinely, if you liked what I saw, leave a comment, because those make me happy. Likes mean diddly shit to me. So, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the future for more videos, hopefully more LPs on the way, I've just got to figure out exactly what I want to do, because I want to do a game that I want to play rather than just doing a game just to fill some time. So I will find out a game I want to play, I will play it, and I will show you, and you will enjoy it because you are my fans, right? And I will see you next time.